We are taking on the classic burger in our barbecue recipe of the week today. I'm excited to learn because we know a great burger is juicy, it's packed with flavor, topped with fresh toppings and a sauce that brings it all together. But how do we get there? Heather Smith from Orson Gigi is giving us a griller's top 10. Like, this is the check box, the checklist that you need to work through every time you're flipping a patty, right?
Yes, and we are taking the kitchen outside to the plaza, so thanks for letting us jump in on this.
You bet.
Because one of the simple things about like backyard barbecues is like how delicious it is, but sometimes those simple things are the ones that we mess up the most,
Amen.
right?
Yeah.
And so we can like easily throw sauce on things, but when you want a classic burger, you just want delicious taste.
And you want it done well.
Yes, you
right?
do. Yes, you do. And so we need to start with our ground meat. Now, I'm gonna like rock your world for a minute.
What is happening?
This is one of my favorite kitchen attachments. This is a meat grinder that just attaches to the front of your KitchenAid.
Your KitchenAid?
Yes, and this is going to help you get the most amazing meat into your burgers, because when you buy those pre-formed frozen burgers, you're not really sure what they use to put into
so
that.
this is quality control.
So we are number one checking the quality of this. We love to buy a chuck roast. I've just chopped this up. Now I know this is not the prettiest sight, but I want you to just pay attention that this has like perfect like marbling with fat and beef.
Okay.
Because we're trying to get like an 80-20. So when you see like the hamburgers on the, if you're like, I'm not ready to venture into this, and you see like a 90-10, an 80-20, this is like the ratio of beef to fat.
You want 80-20.
And we want an 80-20 because again, we're changing our mind frame of like fat is bad, and fat is flavor. And so when we're wanting a delicious, juicy burger, we need some fat in there. So we're gonna grind this up.
This is amazing. So I was telling Heather, I bought the snow cone attachment, so maybe this is my next purchase.
So you now need a meat grinder.
I think I might.
Because also what you can do, grind up turkey, grind
Why
up
am I
chicken.
standing back?
It's fine.
How's it going over there?
It's not gonna blow up on you. This is like so easy, so fun, and then you can mix meats in there. So say if you have like some bacon you wanna throw into that to put some
bacon burger?
Throw into this, mix all this together.
Grossly satisfying.
It's so easy, right? Like it seems intimidating at first. It's not that scary.
How do I clean this when I'm done?
So this part comes apart, this blade comes off, and then you just throw this in your sink, and it's super easy to clean. KitchenAid makes it so easy and simple.
And you say worth the step to do this?
Yes, it is.
You sell
100%. Yes, we do.
Okay.
Now I recommend going through a couple times. This is like going through a first pass. This has gone through a few more times. This is going to help emulsify the fat, so combine the fat and the beef together, so we're getting it even pockets. So instead of like some of these bigger chunks of fat in there, and then we're gonna just take it. So I've ran this through a few times.
You've kind of sold me. What's the price point on this guy?
I want to say 79.
Okay,
so
all right,
like not terrible, right? Okay, so then our next tip is we're gonna want, when we're making our patties, we want to make sure that they're all even, right? Because if I have some that are like super big and then some are super small, they're all gonna cook at different times.
Right.
And so we're gonna take a scale, and I'm just gonna.
If you've been the recipient of that burger, you're just bummed out.
I mean, sometimes I'm grateful kids will like it, because then I'm like, here's this overcooked small burger, you can have this. So we're just gonna take this, and I like to do a 1/4 pound. If you want to go a little bit bigger, you can, but a scale is going to help us get like the perfect amount in each. And then this is where some fun comes in. This is a hamburger press.
You are pro-fesh.
So we're gonna take this over, slide it on here. We're just gonna take these little patties, and I want you to press down because it's kind of satisfying how simple and easy this is. And just press on the top there.
Yeah.
Okay, now lift that lid up and look! You have the most perfect burger!
That's what I just made! I'm like doing a burger dance. I don't know what that is.
Right?
I made that.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. And it's simple and easy and so fun.
Oh my gosh, we're yelling.
Yes, we are.
We made a burger. We just interrupted the testing center at Ensign College. They're like, what's happening down there? That's amazing.
So now we're gonna take this, and one of my favorite tips too, now when you're cooking, say when you're making some sugar cookies or chocolate chip cookies, oftentimes they'll tell you to chill your dough.
Right.
Why do they tell you to do that?
I don't know.
It's to keep your fat solid, so it keeps your butter cold, so then when it enters into the oven, so why do we chill our dough?
To keep your fat solid.
Yes. We want to do the same thing with our burgers, because again, if our burgers get too warm as we're sitting out, they're gonna kind of misshape, kind of melt together. So I make these ahead of time. I put them in the fridge, and these little patties make it easy to stack on a cookie sheet.
And you chill them.
And then I just chill them. And then when I get ready to put them on the grill, I put a little thumbprint in the middle here.
Okay.
Because I want to, have you ever had the dreaded dome burger?
Yes.
This is going to prevent that.
You have to open your mouth wider when you get to the middle?
Yes, so all you're doing is pushing a little thumbprint in there, giving it a little divot, and then this is where we season. We don't season our meat until we get to the grill.
So after the fridge, after the chill, now we season.
Right before it gets to, because if we put too much salt and flavor, I mean, you could put some seasonings, but salt pulls out moisture. And so if we're changing the texture of our meat beforehand, then we're already setting it up for failure.
She speaks sense. She speaks smart.
So then we're gonna take it over here. We'll put it on the grill, and then you'll just flip it over. The patty paper makes it super easy. You flavor this other side. Now this one's been sitting here a little longer than I would have liked, but you know, the magic of TV.
Sorry, we were a little behind this morning.
No, you never know. But again, see all that fat and flavor on there? That divot in there kept it from doming in there.
Okay.
And then we're just gonna take that, let it cook. We wanna get it to be about 150.
When do you slap on the cheese?
So I like to do it right before I take it off. And they're so hot when they come off the grill that they'll melt nicely, but not like become like nasty, rubbery cheese. And so right as it's coming off the grill, I'll put some cheese on it. And then we have some fun sauces that we love to recommend. We've got them on the blog and in the magazine, but have some fun with it. But keep it simple, delicious, and even homemade buns. I don't know if you've ever tried that. We'll show you through the whole process.
I'm entertaining the idea now that I'm officially a professional burger maker.
Well, the patty is where the flavor comes from, and that's where you can have. That's where you'll start out with.
You're amazing.
Success.
You mentioned the blog and the magazine.
Yes.
How can we get all of your tips?
Just Gigi.com. You can follow us on Instagram, Orson Gigi, but just come make burgers with us.
Summer's a fun time, I'm sure, at the shop when people are buying these cool gadgets to make our outdoor living, our outdoor eating that much more delicious. Heather, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Orson Gigi on Instagram too. We'll be right back.